excited about today's video because we're talking about how to decorate your home for $0. Like literally free ideas that anyone can do in their home that are super easy, super affordable, super attainable. Obviously, it's fun to go to HomeGoods, it's fun to go to Target, but our budgets don't always allow for us to just go out to the store and buy the next new thing for each season. So right now I'm decorating for like spring, summer, but these ideas can be translated into the fall, into Christmas, anything. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing on my mantle and in my kitchen, and I'm going to give you a whole bunch of other ideas of places that you can do this in your home as well. Can you do me a favor? Can you click that thumbs up below and click subscribe if you like this video? It really helps me be able to provide free content for you guys every week, so thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And please check out the blog post because I have other ideas that aren't in my home but that are in my friends' homes that I have linked in my blog post there, and I know that you will love those ideas as well. So let's get started. Okay, your first step is always going to be to declutter and clean your space first. Do not skip this step, even though it's tempting to. It's tempting to just get right to the decorating, but I promise you, you are going to have much better results if you declutter and clean your area first. One of the easiest way to decorate for free is to use glass containers and put clippings in from outside. I'm starting with mason jars because that's what I have on hand, but you can get really creative when you think about glass containers that you can use, like cooking oil containers or pasta sauce containers or Starbucks Frappuccino glasses. Like, get creative and use things that are a little bit outside of the box, and definitely items that you find in your kitchen can be used for this. I'm recording this video in springtime in Pennsylvania, so we don't have too many like great flowers out yet, but as soon as the flowers start blooming, I would love to put some flowers out for free decorations. But right now I've just got some clippings from the tree outside and I'm putting them in the glass jars. Obviously put water in it first so they can last longer, but this is a great free way to add some organic shape and some color, just some life to a space for free. If you don't have your own yard, see if the neighbors would be willing to have you clip a few branches, and definitely don't just steal any, but if there's some by the side of the highway where no one else's property, maybe you can sneak over and get a few branches if that would fit your needs as well. Think outside of the box when it comes to linens. These linens will help to soften a space and add a little bit of color and some pattern. These are just napkins from my kitchen. So if you have something that is clean and looks cute, then bring it out of the kitchen and put it into your decor to add a little bit of interest. Books are a super easy way to add some height to a space and add a little bit of character. So you can either rip the covers off your books and have it look like this cool distressed looking statement piece, or you can just do what I did and just put up some like neutral books that are books that we actually read and own in our house and we're not ripping the covers off of. I'm putting them up here to add a little bit of height and interest to my mantle. And then I just grabbed two picture frames that had not been hung on the wall yet and that were just sitting in storage in my house. I'm adding some warmth to this with the wood tone of the frames and just adding some height and interest and just some personality because these are actual pictures of our family. Another really easy way to save money is to shop your house. A lot of times we keep things in the same room and then we kind of don't reimagine it outside of that room. So I'm just taking pillows and blankets from other rooms in my house, putting them together, even though they don't all necessarily match. They kind of go together with the color scheme in the room. And all of a sudden it looks like I have brand new decor, but I really just switched it out from another room and I'm reimagining it in this space. Now I want to show you how I can decorate my kitchen counter for free and just really clean up the space because let's be honest, this is what it looks like on a lot of normal days. So it kind of can become a dumping ground and it has a real potential for being pretty, streamlined, and doesn't have to cost a lot of money to make it that way. Again, you're going to want to start by cleaning and decluttering first. See what really needs to be there, what you can make a space for in like a closed setting. I'm putting a lot of stuff in a cabinet. It really doesn't need to be out in the open. And then clean it all off and you have a blank slate to work with. In our kitchen, we do use wooden spoons in this crock as kind of like a decoration, and it also helps to hide one of our light switches that we really don't access very often. But sometimes metal things and plastic things sneak in there after other people put the dishes away. So I'm taking that out and just leaving it streamlined with the wooden spoons. And now you can reimagine the things in your kitchen as decorative items. You can use a water pitcher to put some greenery in. You can use a charger like I'm doing here to make kind of like a tray. These are chargers that we've just used for meals that are a little bit fancier in the past, but it's really simple. Use trays that you have, use cutting boards. That's another great way to add some warmth and some texture to a space and to any vignette. You can kind of make it a base for something. And then use pretty kitchen linens to do the same thing that we did in the living room. You can use it to soften up the space and just add a little bit of texture to it. And then shop your refrigerator or your fruits and vegetables to see if you have anything that can be made to look like decor. So think like a whole bunch of green apples. If you ever look at magazine shoots, they usually use produce as a decorative item anyway. See if you have anything that you can use. Think red apples, green apples, lemons, oranges, limes, anything like that that you'd be able to put in one bowl and use as a decorative element in your kitchen, but it's still functional. One of my favorite ways to decorate for quote unquote free is to sell stuff that I'm no longer using. It helps to declutter your space. It helps you to have less things in your home that aren't serving your needs, and it helps someone else to be able to use what you don't want anymore. So I have been like on a Facebook marketplace selling Spree, which has been really, really great for my wallet, but also for other people that are excited about the items I'm selling. Look around your house and see if any of your houseplants are able to be propagated. You can cut off a small section of your plant and propagate it to make a whole new plant for another space in your house without spending any money. And also, you can make the propagation itself look like a decoration as well. The propagation station itself can become a decorative space, and this is something we're working on in our kitchen. We're going to make a whole wall with whole cutting and propagating plants, so stay tuned for that. I'm really excited about that, but I will show you how you can basically make a free feature wall with cuttings from other plants. And if you don't actually have houseplants that you can propagate, put out an ISO on Facebook Marketplace and see if anyone has clippings that they'd be willing to donate, and see if they would be willing to let you take some plants off their hands. Thanks for watching. I hope that you liked this video. I have a bunch of other ideas that are not shown in this video in my blog post, so click the link below to check them out. And if you use any of these ideas, or if you're inspired by this video, could you please share it with someone else, or tag me in your Instagram stories if you're using these ideas to decorate your house for free. I love seeing what you guys do, and I love sharing what I'm doing in my house as well on my Instagram stories.